Experience 2022 See the Future. Hello everyone, my name is Gui Lin from the Venue Planning and Construction Department of Beijing 2022. My role is the Head of Venue and Infrastructure. I have been involved in the bidding and organizing of the Winter Olympic Games since 2014 and have the responsible for the coordination of venue planning, design, and construction. From 1999 to 2008, I also participated in the bid and the preparation of the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games. Also work as a venue and infrastructure coordinator. Especially focus on the tender and design of the Beijing Olympic Green, National Stadium, and the National Aquatic Center. Before I start introducing Beijing 2022, I would like to review some venues from 2008 that will be reused for these upcoming games. In Beijing 2008, we built many large venues like the Beijing Olympic Green, the National Stadium, the National Aquatic Center, the National Indoor Stadium, and the Wukesong Sports Center, to name a few. Post-2008, the usage of the Olympic venues has been extremely higher. For these 10 years, the number of the active days exceeds 80% for these venues, which is among one of the best venue usage rates in the world. Now, the Olympic Green has become one of the most popular hotspots in China, even comparable to the Forbidden City and the Temple of Heaven. Though 12 years have passed, the Olympic Green could still receive more than 2 million ticketed visitors each year. The ticket income amounts to $25 million US. 2008 tells us that the venues will definitely become a hot spot after the Games. Hence, during Beijing 2022, we have many early promotions. Beijing 2022 has 3 zones. All ice sports and the big air competitions are held in Beijing zone. Alpine skiing, bobsleigh, skeleton, and luge competitions are held in the Yanqing zone. The remaining slow sports related competitions are held in the Zhangjiakou zone. First, let's look at the Beijing zone. National Speed Skating Oval. In the Winter Olympic Games, only 400-meter standard track and 300-meter training track are needed. However, the ice surface of the National Speed Skating Oval is designed as a 12,000 square meter full ice surface. With this seamless ice surface, the oval can hold various large-scale ice activities and income in the future. It is also worth to mention that the oval adopted the world-leading technology, carbon dioxide refrigeration system. This system is environmentally friendly and cost-saving. 70% of the electricity could be saved. The quality of the ice is also fabulous. With this system, the National Speed Skating Oval not only greatly saves operating costs after the Games, but also achieves annual ice production, which can greatly increase the operating income. Big Air Shouguang. Before Beijing 2022, big air venues were all temporary. In 2016, we decided to build the world's first permanent big air in Shouguang Park in Beijing. This idea was supported by the International Olympic Committee and the International Ski Federation. Shouguang, with a history of about 100 years, is one of the largest iron and steel manufacturers in China. For the sake of Beijing 2008 and the environmental protection, Shouguang relocated its steel production facility from 2005. Following 10 years, the whole park is overgrown with weeds. Now, Shouguang Park has completed industry rejuvenation and become a cultural and sports center in Beijing. The park now has become a hot spot of the photographers, attracting many tourists from home and abroad. In summer, this venue can hold cultural performance and extreme sports to form all-year operations after the Games. We also renovated the old factory buildings nearby to provide services for the spectators and registered personnel during the Games. Afterward the Games, they will be used as five-star hotels and commercial facilities. In the next few years, Shouguang Park will build more cultural, sports, commercial, and business facilities with a total construction area of about 2 million square meters, which will drive the comprehensive development of industry in the west part of Beijing and benefit 3 million nearby residents. Yanqing Zone has rich tourism resources, including Chinese famous world cultural heritage, Badaling Great Wall. There were no formal tourism service facilities here before, but still more than 200,000 people come here every year. Therefore, Yanqing Zone has great opportunities for tourism development. It is estimated that there will be millions of people per year to promote the development of local tourism. Yanqing Olympic Village consists of 2 hotels. One is 4-star and the other is 5-star. To ensure immediate opening after the Games, the hotel rooms are directly decorated according to the post-use criteria. The National Airport Ski Center in Yanqing Zone has set up several cable car lines and a tourist service center at the top of the mountain after the competitions. Tourists can take the cable car to see the beautiful view and get a comfortable sightseeing experience. There are about 17 sliding tracks in the world. It is hard for the tracks to achieve financial balance. Therefore, we added a tourist experience entrance on National Sliding Center and can have all year round operation after the Games. In addition, we built a roof for the track, a hotel and business facilities along the track. They will be operated by the same owner so that it could continue to be financially viable. Zhangjiakou Zone is located in Chongli District, which has a skiing history of more than 20 years. Before Beijing proposed to bid for the Winter Olympic Games, the ski resources in Chongli were generally at a loss. After we won the bid, the skiing population in Chongli began to increase every year. The ski resorts began to make profit. In the snow season of 2019, more than 2 million people went skiing in Chongli. We can see the preparation of the Winter Olympic Games has brought great impetus to the tourism development of Chongli.
2019 Beijing Olympic Games will be held in 2022 in Beijing. The Beijing Organizing Committee has decided to build a new facility in Beijing. The facility will be 100%
By the end of the last year, the Beijing to Zhangjiakou high-speed railway was completed and opened. Hence, the Beijing 2022 has become the first in its 100-year history of the Winter Olympic Games in which high-speed railways are used to connect the venues. This high-speed railway is an established railway line in China. In order to better promote the development of Zhangjiakou skiing industry, the design speed of this line has been increased. And the Taizicheng high-speed railway station was set in the center area of Zhangjiakou zone, which is close to the major ski resorts. The passenger flow of the Chongli ski resorts mainly comes from Beijing. After the opening of higher-speed railway, it takes only 50 minutes from Beijing to Chongli. The convenient transportation greatly increases the number of the people going to Chongli every day. In the peak skiing season, the daily retreat frequency of this railway increased from 4 trains to 22 trains. The summer of Chongli is nice and cool. More and more tourists go to Chongli for vacation through this high-speed rail. In addition, we built the Beijing to Chongli expressway. It was completed and opened to traffic in January this year. This expressway will provide a dedicated Olympic lane for registered personnel and vehicles. At present, it has become the main tourist route connecting Beijing and Chongli. Taizicheng Snow Town. In the core position of Zhangjiakou zone, we built Taizicheng Snow Town. There are various commercial, cultural, exhibition facilities, hotels, and apartments in the town. Taizicheng high-speed railway station is located in the core area of the town. Zhangjiakou Olympic Village and the Meadows Plaza are also set up in the town. The town is an important measure to promote the development of tourism in Zhangjiakou zone. The beautiful environment, modern facilities, and convenient transportation will bring vigor and buzz to the town. On the site of the Olympic Village, we excavated an 800-year-old site of a prince's palace, in Chinese known as Taizicheng. We moved the site of the village to the east by 100 meters to protect the site completely and also add cultural connotation to Zhangjiakou zone. At present, we are carrying out protective restoration of the site, and we believe it will become a very popular tourism attraction after the Games. In Zhangjiakou zone, there is a very lovely venue, the National Ski Jumping Center. It is similar to the shape of Ruyi, a traditional Chinese ornamental object for luck, so it's nicknamed Snow Ruyi. There are more than 30 ski jumping venues in the world, and it is difficult to make them financially viable. For this reason, we added some facilities to increase profit. For example, we built a circular building called Peak Club at the top of the venue. After Games, the club will be used as an area restaurant with 360-degree view and can accommodate 500 people for meetings. This club is an excellent scenic area in Zhangjiakou zone, and it will attract many enterprises and tourists to hold activities, visit, and enjoy delicious food in the future. In the finish area, we built a standard football field and set up surrounding facilities under the surrounding stands. In addition to ski jumping games, Snow Ruyi can also hold matches and concerts. We think it will surely be the landmark and promote the development of tourism in Zhangjiakou zone. Venues and the infrastructure used in the Beijing 2022 not only focused on the requirements of the Winter Olympic Games, but also considers its influence and contribution to the world. All venues of Beijing 2022 will use green power, that is, wind power and solar power. This will make Beijing 2022 the first Olympic Games in the world to use green power. Over the past decade, I witnessed how Beijing 2008 influenced this city. I believe Beijing 2022 will bring us even more. Let's experience 2022 and see the future in Beijing.